Yo, what's good, y'all? And in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all I'm gonna put y'all on to some of the best big builds that I know of, and that I kind of tweaked and made some for rec and park. I'm gonna be showing y'all some rec shooting big men and park shooting big men, and then I'm gonna show you guys inside scoring rec build and a inside scoring park build. So if you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it. So the appearance obviously doesn't matter. I'm just gonna skip this. So obviously gonna make it a center. I'm gonna make it right-handed for the demonstration. We're gonna make it 7-1 so we can get the max shooting ability. So now onto the stats. We're gonna make this 72 to get minimum of gold teardropper, 80 layup. 80 should always be the minimum. You can also get all the layup packages with this as well. Obviously max these out. You will want your free throw up for the free throw glitch. I suggest this because free throws are very important. I have lost games by like 1 or 2 points because all my teammates had no free throw, and I was the only one that did. We're gonna make this 70. No point in making it 71. Make that 60. Put this interior maxed out. So we're gonna have a 90 interior, and put this perimeter at a 48. 48. So then you'll still be able to get decent contests, and you're not just getting like 14 and 15 every time, and it's just gonna green in your face. Obviously we're gonna have no steal. So now for block, we're gonna have a 90 block. This is gonna get you a lot of blocks in rec, especially against those dunk spammers, small forwards, and those that can dunk. And then we're gonna have an 85 rebound. This is minimum for gold rebound chaser. And then everything else here, we're gonna max out strength. We don't need vertical because we're shooting big. So yeah, and then you can max out your stamina to 91 because we are gonna be running up and down the court a lot. So yeah, this should be the final badges. Gold quick draw, silver range for a big, silver fearless shooter for a big is like really good. These are like point guard level shooting badges. Dimer, pass accuracy is pretty good for those long range passes, and then you have really good defensive badges. So now on to the takeovers. I suggest spotlight or boundless. Boundless because it boosts your rebound, strength, and speed. Really big on the speed. Boundless makes you really fast. Spotlight because Lone Ranger, I mean, I guess you could go with the speed with ball. I don't really suggest it because you're not a guard or a small forward. So I suggest going spotlight, and it boosts your 3-point a lot more than Lone Ranger. And then for team takeover, I always go with Hive Mind with a rec takeover because of the pass accuracy. So this final build should be a 2-way 3-level score. We could go ahead and test the build. Alright, for the badges, I suggest going silver relentless, and then the rest on close shots so you get gold teardropper. These should be pretty straightforward. Gold QD, silver fearless. You don't really need tireless shooter because you're not a guard, so the last two can go on here. These are some really good like spot up shooting badges. Playmaking, dimer, bailout, and lob city passer. Lobs aren't available right now, but when they do, this should be pretty consistent. And then defensive badges, you can pretty much kind of wing it, really. I'd probably go silver brick wall, gold intimidator, gold rebound chaser, and silver bullhorn. But you also want tireless defender, so you could take this off, have this here, and then have like bulldozer or something. I'd probably run something like this. For the most part, you're able to make a lot of 3-pointers. You can shoot from about right here. Yeah. And then I'll keep shooting till I get a takeover. Alright, now that I have takeover, should be able to green like a bit higher contest. Possibly like a 25 or 26. You might be able to shoot from a little bit deeper, but this kind of big is like for like clutch situations. You're able to just sit in a corner and then just spark. Alright, so that's the rec shooting build. Now I'm gonna show you guys a shooting park build. Alright, this is the shooting park build. We're gonna stay at 7-1 for obviously for the shooting boost, and we're just gonna go 5 pounds heavier. For close shot, we're gonna go 90 because I highly suggest this build to be only for 2s. Big men aren't really 3s builds unless you're like a guard or a small forward. Small forward or power forward is like the highest position that I suggest playing 3s on, because those two can get like a high of like 70-80 speed. So I only suggest this build to get to only play on 2s, especially because of how slow it is. So we're obviously gonna max out the speed and acceleration. Alright, and then we're gonna go 80 driving layup, 80 layup, and then we're gonna do the free throw glitch. So put both the mid-range and the 3-pointer at 70. 70 pass accuracy. I don't suggest using the extra point. You can just save that. Max on these 3. Max out your strength, and then your perimeter is actually going to be a 61. This is very good for a big man, especially guarding the perimeter. If you play like 2-point guards, this comes in really clutch. You can get like really good contests with this. And then lastly, we're gonna have an 85 stamina. This gives us a lot more badges to work with. And yeah, and then you could put the last few points on whatever you want. And then I'm gonna do the free throw glitch and then just max these 2 out. Alright, so this should be the final build. It has a lot more defensive badges, which are going to come really useful in park, especially for 2s. Same shooting badges, and about everything's about the same, except for the defense is a lot better. The free throw coming out just plus it allows me to put a lot more on the defensive side, which you really need as a big. So moving on to the takeover. This time I strongly suggest Boundless. In my opinion, it's just a lot better of a 2s takeover, and this takeover actually makes up for the lost speed that you get for being 225. So Boundless would be a really good choice. And then for team takeover, it really doesn't matter. If you're playing with the point guard, you can go rolling deep or heat press, but for the video, I'll just go rolling deep. So we should have, again, a 2-way 3-level score, but it has a few more defensive badges than the rec build. So now that we got the shooting builds out of the way, I'm now going to transition to the inside scoring bigs. So this first build is going to be 7-1 220. We're going to have 72 close shot again, 80 driving layup. Standing dunk, we're going to put this at an 80 for now, because as you upgrade after, it's sort of like the shooting it puts your driving dunk up, and we don't want that. So we're gonna stay at 80 for now, and then post control is gonna be at a 74, 65 free throw, of course, 66 pass accuracy. We're gonna have 50 speed with ball because we're not gonna be playing around the perimeter. We're just gonna be mainly inside the arc. 85 interior defense. 90 block. And 85 rebound for gold rebound chasing. Max D's out. Max strength out. 75 vertical. And 85 stamina. And so now we could just put the rest on anything else now. I'm gonna put it on perimeter. And so we're just gonna do sort of similar to the free throw glitch. Just take one off and then put it on your standing dunk. Alright, so now that we have that finished, you should have an 88 standing for a gold contact finisher. And yeah, these are the final stats for the rec build. Now for the takeover, I suggest post ability since you only have a 74 post control, which isn't bad, but this boosts it by a lot, as well as your strength and your standing dunk, which you both have. And then team takeover, of course, hive mind. And then this build should be a paint protector. So this is the rec finishing build. Now I'm gonna lastly show you guys the park finishing build. Alright, so this last build is going to be again 7-1, but this time we're going to be 225 because we don't really need the strength, and it boosts our interior. So starting off, we're going to have an 85 close shot, which is the minimum for Hall of Fame teardropper, and an 88 layup, which will help you to time and make layups more consistently. Once again, we're gonna put this at an 80, so it doesn't boost our driving dunk. We're gonna put post control at an 85. 60 pass accuracy. Like I said, this is like a twos build. Again, 50 speed with ball. Interior at a 90. Block at a 90. And then rebound at a 90. And then of course we're gonna max out speed and acceleration, max out strength, and we're gonna go 80 vertical, and then we're gonna have an 85 stamina. And then put the rest on whatever, and then we're gonna do the rest on standing dunk. Alright, so actually I made a mistake. This build is gonna have a 92 strength, and then the last point is gonna go on the standing dunk. So you have some pretty decent badges here, and some pretty good defensive badges. Takeover, boundless, I'd suggest for twos, but any of these are good. I'm just gonna go boundless and hive mind. Then you have a two-way interior finisher, which is a very good build. I have one of these I'm grinding out right now. So yeah, these are the 4 builds that I suggest using for each park and rec, and the different play styles as well will really help you, especially if you're trying to get into big man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want another build tutorial on like a guard build, or some more builds for like rec, specifically for rec and park, Leave a like on this video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.